What is going on, YouTube? This is Jet back with another video, and in this video I am in a 2024 Toyota Crown. It's a very cool car, so you better stay tuned. And as always, we get into the features first, but before we do that, we have to get into the intro. So taking a look at the steering wheel, as you can see on the left-hand side, you have your menu back button, your phone answer button. This is just for all your menus that will be on this screen right here. And then the OK button to OK whatever you're clicking on in there. On the right-hand side of the steering wheel, you have your cruise control is right here, your lane keep assist right here, your cruise control restore right here, and to go faster, your cruise control goes slower, your different cruise control modes right here, and then how far you want to stay away from the car in front of you or behind you. And then just to cancel your cruise control is right in the middle. A lot of buttons. They could have simplified it. That's all I gotta say. Underneath all of that is your track seek backwards and forwards buttons right here, and then your mode button right here. And then to the left of that, as you can see, you have your volume up and down button right here and your Siri button right there. That is all for the steering wheel. It is very, very nice. It looks great. That's all that there is. Behind the steering wheel and on your right stalk, as you can see, is just your windshield wiper settings. Very simple. There's nothing really to say about that. And then on the left stalk is all your light settings and your turn signal stalk. Simple as that. There's really not too much going on with this car, although it is very nice. It's a very basic car. And then to the left of the steering wheel and behind it, as you can see, commenters, please let me know what the heck this is. I will zoom in for you. What's this, zap your windshield? Who knows? That's pretty odd. I'll have to look that one up. And then your automatic high beams. Those are very nice. I like driving with those on. And then to the right and underneath your buttons up here, and as you can see, two more dead buttons. But you have your brightness settings for your gauge cluster right there. And then your trip reset right there. And then that's just your trip button right there. Simple as that. You look at the door, it is very, very basic, although it is pretty darn nice. It has some pretty good materials. This is all kind of like softer rubber and plastic. You have a pretty nice door handle right here that is very nice to open and feels pretty good. On the door here, you have your mirror settings right here. And then this is for your mirrors to fold if you want them to automatically fold or not. Your lock and unlock button right here, child safety lock here, and all four buttons have automatic down and up windows. Very, very nice. And if you look just a little bit forward from there, as you can see, your trunk unlock button here and your gas cap open button right here. To the right of the steering wheel, as you can see, you have your volume knob right here. So I'm gonna get close so you can see it. As you can see, the power logo is facing upwards. But if we turn it, now it's sideways. I don't like when cars do that. They should just find a way to make that stay forwards. Pretty cheap, but nonetheless, very nice car still. Power on button right here. You just put your foot on the brake and click that button. You don't have to hold it. And then the rest of the buttons, as you can see right here, are your front defrost, your rear defrost, your AC or your fan on or off button, your sync button, your recirculate the air button, AC button, your heated seat buttons for your driver and passengers. And underneath all of that, you have a wireless charger right here that is very different than any other car I've seen. As you can see, you slide your phone in there and it holds it nice and tight. It still overheats your phone just like every other car wireless charger. They cannot perfect this, but if you don't want to use that, you have two Type-C chargers right here, a little bit of storage here, and two cup holders right there. This is your gear selector. So as you can see, you have your reverse, neutral, drive, and then whatever B means. Commenters, please let me know what B means. That's pretty odd. And your park button right here. But in order to shift, B is just straight down like that. Drive is to the left and down. Neutral is just to the left, and reverse is to the left and up like that. Pretty simple and unique. And your park brake right here. Traction control on or off here, and as you can see, it's very glossy. It's kind of hard to see that. Your auto hold here, just like every other car lately. This will hold you when you're at a complete stop. Just click the gas pedal to go forward again. Just in order to get to a complete stop, obviously just hold onto your brake until you are at a complete stop and let go of your brake. You will be held there. EV mode right here. So if you want to drive in EV mode, the car charges itself. There is no charger port on the car. Some cool touches about this car, as you can see, this is kind of like a bronzish color. So a little bit different. And if you open now, here, let's redo that. Boom. Oh, it closed again. As you can see, pretty darn cheap, but it is nice. It doesn't stay open by itself, so I'm holding it open with my finger. You got a little bit of storage up here that is removable, and then a little bit of storage underneath. As you can see, you got my sunglasses down there, some of the rental car stuff down there, and that's about it. You could fit quite a bit. It's nothing to write home about, but it does have some pretty soft lining in there. Nothing really crazy. Over here on the passenger side of the car, and it's actually a little bit cooler. It does open both ways. That's pretty neat. Taking a look at the roof, as you can see, there is no sunroof, but that's okay. So let's take a look at the seats. The seats are very nice, and I think they were actually built to last, just like Toyota typically does. They are not leather. They are cloth, but they are a very, very rugged cloth. I'll get close for you guys. It's very, very unique. That's the only way I could describe it. I've never seen this in a car before, but I do think that this will definitely stand the test of time. It seems like it'd be pretty easy to clean, and they are very comfy. So enough with the features. Let's turn on the car. As you can see, we're just gonna click the power button right there, and now the car is on. That is all you have to do, and as you can see, you can hear it chiming up. There's your Toyota logo right there. It's gonna give you a little warning. And then as you can see, this is where all your AC buttons kind of come to life. So then this is how you change your temperatures. This is how you change your fan settings. This is how you change if you want to hit in your face, just the windshield, your feet, whatever. And then everything else is exactly what I told you. As you can see, the car does have wireless CarPlay. Very, very nice. As a 2024, it should though. And then as you can see, this is a fully electronic gauge cluster. There is no manual anything inside of here. It does look very nice. And then I'll cycle through the drive modes for you. You only have 3: Eco, Normal, and Sport Red. Let's take a look inside the glove box. We'll open it up. Opens nice and slow, and it is very, very small. I don't say this about many glove boxes, but this one is absolutely tiny. You will not have much space to fit anything besides what the car comes with, which is just manuals and a Sirius XM booklet. You really need that. And a cool little party trick if you're hanging out with your friends and you want to show them that your car is just as cool as a Tesla. When you turn on cruise control, lane keep assist, distance keep assist, the car basically drives itself. Enjoy about 40 more seconds of the video while the car is still driving itself and me gently touching the steering wheel so the car knows that I'm still in it. Now that's about it for the features of the car. As you can see, it's a pretty bare bones car, but it is still very nice. It drives like a dream. Honestly, smoother than, the C Series Mercedes, the 3 Series BMWs. 10 times smoother than those cars. This is actually a very smooth car, and what a gas saver. When they handed me the car today, it had over 600 miles of range. I've driven it around 80 miles and it still says I have 542 miles of range, and I haven't even taken off close to a quarter of my tank yet. The car does drive on EV, which is pretty nice. How it does it is beyond me, because if you drive in a Jeep EV, you have to actually charge those cars up. There is no charger port on this car, so I'm mind blown with that. The Toyota really knows what they're doing. The driving experience is absolutely fantastic. The seats are absolutely comfy. I really don't have anything bad to say about the car whatsoever. It is a little bare bones. That's one of my cons. The other con would be that this thingy, the wireless charger, it's horrible, just like every other car. So I can't give that con specifically to the Crown. They're bad in every other car that I've ever reviewed. So that's a con. And another con would be that this car is roughly around $50,000. So you don't get very much in the car for getting a $50,000 car, besides having a nice entertainment center here and a nice screen right there. That's all you're really getting for $50,000 and a great driving experience. But if you're looking for a bunch of buttons, you know, the whole 9 yards, ventilated seats, you're not getting that in this car. Unless you option it out very highly, which would probably get your Toyota Crown to be a sticker price of over $60,000. So power to you. If you have the money, option it out. This car would be, honestly, it's probably nicer than a lot of cars that you're going to get in this price range. So my total review for the car, reviewing it, you know, out of a 10 out of 10 scale, or 0 from 10 scale, I should say, I would give this car an easy 9 out of 10. And the category that I would put it in would be a hard one, because the people that are spending $50,000 on a car, in my opinion, would probably want something that has a lot more options on it, and this is not it. But there are a lot of people that are absolute Toyota fans. They will buy every Toyota that comes out, so that is a huge thing with Toyota, is they have a lot of loyal fans and family. But all in all, I really have nothing bad to say about this car. It was super fun to drive, and as you can see, I'm gonna give you guys a quick thing. As you can see, this car only has 244 miles, and I've driven roughly 100 miles of them. So I am one of the first drivers of this car, so I really get to see what the car was truly feeling like, brand new off the line from the factory. Now, comparing it to, you know, another 2024 car that I just drove, which is the Hyundai Sonata, I would say that this car is a lot smoother than the Hyundai Sonata. But other than that, I actually think the interior of the Sonata was a bit nicer. It did have about the same amount of features, so they're kind of tied in that aspect. But I want to thank you in particular for watching until the end. I don't have anything else to say besides please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And if you want to see some more, just let me know what you want to see in the comment section below. And I picked some music for you, and obviously it was picked by